Hey, what's up? My name is Daniel, and I had a thought about something that I want to just kind of get out there. A quick little rant video, I guess. There's a lot of people that I see on a lot of comments I read on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, what have you, about the how live service games are a waste of time. They're a waste of money. They're a waste of just existing in itself brings down the industry. And obviously, there are merits to specifically that last point. Games trying to be live service when they have no right to be. I completely understand that, but that's not the fundamental issue here. The fundamental issue is not that live service in itself is bad. I think live service, for lack of a better word, is more just saying, hey, this is a game that you can play for the long haul, and I think that that's a good thing. I think it's really cool to be able to pick a game that you really, really love, especially if it's something that you play with friends or just something that you get a lot of accomplishment out of, and just stick with it and put your time and money into that. But people will shame people for doing that online, anywhere you can, really. And it blows my mind because the concept behind it is, or the idea these people put out there is that people will buy a next generation console, the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro. I guarantee you there are people buying the PS5 Pro and all they're going to do is play the next 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite. Like, that's all they're really going to play, right? And people, like, what's wrong with doing that, right? Like, what's wrong with doing that? There's people that will build mid to high range PCs and all they're going to play is Minecraft, right? And there's people that do that. All they do is they want a good experience when they play Minecraft, Warzone, Fortnite, Apex, Grand Theft Auto Online, that's all they want to do. Because for better or worse, or, every person's situation is different, but there's a lot of people out there that work their 9 to 5s. There's a lot of people out there that work more than that. There's a lot of people out there that work less, and maybe they suffer from mental illnesses or mental health issues or, different things that the video game is a way to escape reality for a little bit of time, right? That's the essence of the video game I think in today's modern world. Of course, maybe that's not how it started. I don't know, whatever. Everyone's opinion is different, but I think that in today's world, the video game is there to be that third place, right? If you don't have the energy or money or whatever, the means to go to a third place, right? Third place is meaning away from work, away from home. A third place is that area you go. It used to be malls, movie theaters, the park, right? Things like that. And video games slowly became a third place. And that's great. I think that's awesome because there's a lot of people that can't afford to go to the movies. There's a lot of people that can't afford to, do just different things. Go to the mall. Maybe they can't get out easily and get to the park, right, on a whim. So the video games like Minecraft, GTA Online, Fortnite, etc., the games that have this kind of metaverse around them, that have this world, and again, that comes with currency, that comes with everything, like, that's a good thing for them. I think that's a good place to exist, in the sense of, like, a good option to have anyway. But people will shame the players that spend their time in those games, that buy the PS5 Pro or Series X or, whatever, just to play those games. My stepson, all he does really is play Fortnite and Minecraft. He loves playing Fortnite with his friends, with me, with his mom. He plays Minecraft basically when somebody doesn't want to play Fortnite with him. But I started playing Minecraft with him super recently, and I was like, this is a lot of fun. I'm starting to see that appeal is the social part of those games. I mean, maybe that's the difference. Maybe that's the disconnect of these people online that are talking crap about, those kind of games, Minecraft and whatnot, the forever games, is they don't really understand or get or have the ability, right, or the opportunity to indulge in the social aspect of it, right? If you're not big on multiplayer games right off the bat, right, though most of those games, Genshin Impact, Warzone, Fortnite, like, they're not going to appeal to you at the end of the day. So I just hope that people can understand and accept that these games exist. They deserve to exist. They're successful for a reason. Right? They're offering something. They're bringing a benefit to people that maybe it's hard for them to justify spending $70 on a brand new game when they only get to play a couple hours a week, right? Like, think about that. There are people that, like, a lot of people too. It's not even like a handful, a minority. The majority of people that buy these video games, right? They don't get to play an hour a day, 2-3 hours a day. They're lucky if they get to squeeze in half an hour on a Saturday night before bed because they got kids and work and all these other responsibilities, you know? So if they want to spend $20 on Fortnite to buy the new skin because they're really into the Incredibles, or their kids think it's cool to run around as Frozone, you know what I mean? That's a very specific example. Something that came up recently. I'm really upset I didn't buy the Incredible skins I love the Incredibles, but you know, like, just let them, right? If they want to run around in Minecraft and build to their heart's content because it's cleaner than messing around with a bunch of Legos, you know, like that's a valid reason, I think. You know, if that's all they have time to do, if that's what their situation is, and what's wrong with them? Yeah, you're right. You could just stick to your PS4, and that's probably what half those Sony announced that like half of their users from PS4 have switched to PS5, so half of their player base is still on PS4. Yeah, that makes sense. They can still play their Fortnite and their Minecraft. They don't care enough. You know, like, it's one thing to say, oh, $70 game. It's a whole nother thing to say, hey, spend $500, $450, $700 on a new PlayStation. For what? To play the same game that I've been playing for the last 10 years now, 7, 8 years, whatever. You know, it is what it is. And, like, I myself have kind of talked down on some of these live service games. Not in a way that I think is anti, like, player, but more anti-practice, right? And I totally respect that concept. I totally understand and agree with the idea that, you know, because Fortnite exists, everyone wants a Fortnite. Every company out there wants a Fortnite, right? That's why you had Rocksteady make, was it Gotham Knights and freaking Suicide Squad or whatever. Like those games do not belong in that space. And that's the issue, is these companies need to understand that smaller, bite-sized, to-the-point experiences are better than a forever game if you do it right, if you're consistent with it. Nintendo's a good example of that. Look at Nintendo. I think that they have proven the point that, hey, you just pump out smaller quality releases, people will buy your shit. That's all that matters, you know? Yeah, you could risk all your money on this big project, but high risk, high reward. And a lot of the time, because the market is already so filled with these, you know, games that are already established, you're not gonna, the risk is most likely not gonna pay off. And even if you can get in that space, what we see more and more are games like Helldivers 2. Smaller, lower budget. The intention was not for it to be a Fortnite competitor. It was not intended to steal away people from Halo or Call of Duty. But that's what ended up happening. Because at the end of the day, they were just focused on making a fun game to play with your friends. They were looking forward to just seeing all these players, right? Seeing a very small number of players, too, was their goal. Clearly, because they had huge server issues. They had to shut down for a minute to expand the servers, right? Because so many people started buying the game out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. I just, like I said, there's pros and cons to the live service. But I think at the end of the day, let people play what they want to play. I'm really just tired of seeing all this negativity and just shaming happening online because someone wants to buy a PS5 just to play Minecraft, GTA Online, and freaking Fortnite. You know? Like, let them. If they're happy, they're happy. I don't know. Anyway, those are my thoughts. If you have anything to add, you know where the comments section are. Drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like. I think I'm going to do more rant videos like this, just quick, impromptu. It's getting cooler out. I'm on the West Coast, getting cooler. so I'm able to sit in my car a little longer without the AC blasting and drowning out the audio. So that makes it easier. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.